Mike Arnold here, co-founder Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. Remember, if you're new here, please subscribe, please ring the bell, please share our information. We're trying to grow this channel. Got some questions today, NKLA. So, first of all, big gap down. We'll do a detailed analysis on NKLA in a second, but we had the question, what was NKLA W, first off, and then why is it up and NKLA's down? Well, NKLA W are the warrants. I talked about that a few weeks ago. They're convertible at $11.50 per share. So if you own the warrant, you can convert it to the common stock at a cost of $11.50 per share. Now, they've been out of whack. I think they finally got full approval with the SEC. They had to do filings. I know they refiled, I think, on July 1st. I believe it's now everything's good to go. They've still been trading, but they had to get a full approval of everything due to the way NKLA came to the market. So why are the warrants up and this down? Well, if it's fully arbitrageable, which it's very tough to it's been very tough to short NKLA. It's been gotten a little easier, and this was already priced in the puts. I'm not going to go into all that. But if you take the stock, let's just take where it closed, 38.45. Comment for the stock. Now the warrants are trading 27.10. If you take the difference between that, 38 minus 27.10, it's trading at about 11.35 difference. Well, they're convertible at 11.50, so that's why the difference. It's going to hover right around as long as it is arbitrageable and everything's good to go, and there's not any extra risks. This should be trading about 11.50 difference. Well, with this stock down, with the common stock down, and this finally up, the arbitrage is essentially gone. So it's going to, unless something weird happens, it's going to keep hovering with a difference now of about $11.50 each day. So more so now they will trade in tandem, separated by $11.50. Hope that answers your question of the disconnect between NKLA W and NKLA. So, what are we going to do now? Let me switch back to just a common one plane. So you see a gap way below our other levels. And let's delete those. What are we watching for now? Let's go down to 4 hour. 4 hour. So it's holding at the 75% retracement, 38.60. If we start trading down from there, next major level is 33.41 to 26.71. I'd be watching 29.43. That's where the 200 simple moving average is. If you want other levels, you can come in here. If you want some shorter levels, you can come in here and use your projection tool that we have set in the 12.5 increments, and you can come to that low. It's not going to give me a lot of great levels. What I'm going to do, instead of using that, I'm going to use the most recent swing. So the most recent swing, if we want the shorter term levels, are here. We got this little pausing bar. So 35.28, if you want a closer level, that's it. And then you're looking for about 32.55 to 33.41 are the major levels. Now keep in mind we have this gap. So if we rally above today's high is 40.95. So any rally above 40.95, we still have this gap to fill technically. I mean, we filled it by this gap down, but people will still be focused on this one. So you can watch for this closing or this opening price of 43.32, and then this opening price of 46.55. Those are two targets, the upside. And if you look at this 46.55 coming in right with the rotation zone. So that's a key level on any stronger rally I'd be watching. 46.55, we get above there, I'd be watching for the full gap fill. Let me switch over to the daily chart right now. So the full gap fill would then eventually be up to the closing price here, which is 48.84. So a full gap fill would take you at some point to 48.84. Sorry, I'm talking too fast for my own good. Now we have the hooking over 50. There might be some minor resistance at about 47.20. So 47.20 to about 48.84. Major resistance area, especially with the daily declining rotation zone. So in any rally, there's lots of resistance up here, and this will just keep declining. So watch where the daily rotation zone comes in. If we do pop through that, about 53.72, but we have a lot of ground to make up with this sell off. So if we did continue much lower and got through 2671, major support at 2025. Just remember, things that go up vertically tend to come down to reestablish their base. If you look over here, it's already filled this gap. Not all the way. It's still got a bit to go, but it's filled to the prior resistance level becoming support. So that part's been filled, and we still have this full gap fill. You see this little candle right here where my pointer is. That would be to 35.97. So that's an area. So we have 35.28. I'd focus on about 35.97 right in front of that area for the gap fill on any lower trading. So we have for you on NKLA, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.